how you doing?
Hey. Hey, peeps! Peeps? What are these kind of...
Random gangster!
I'm being random gangster. Well, hello, good people. My name is Syfy, and we are here to talk to you today about Defiance. I'm going to stop that accent now.
No, it's good. I liked it.
Adds a bit of class, but no. Yes, this is Geeks and Sofa, and we are here talking about Defiance today, the new Syfy on Syfy TV show.
It's epic. If you haven't watched it, then you should, because...
We'll give a quick premise.
Yeah, essentially, there's Earth 2013, all right, as of now, and then alien creatures in their spaceships arrive, and then they terraform the planet. They don't believe that humans are actually there. This is really weird for me.
That's
weird.
That's not exactly right.
It's not right. If you've got the power to like make great spaceships, then you'd know if there's like life forms on the planet, right?
No, I'm just suggesting that your premise is wrong.
No, that's the truth.
No.
I didn't know.
There were spaceships. They all turned up. They were all refugees. Mankind in their glorious way went, nope, stay up there. When they started coming down, they shot at them. And then all of the gooby-joob came out of the ships. And
you're going to have to put something here, like a link that I can go to.
Just go to Wikipedia.
Go to Wikipedia, because I disagree with you on the premise.
Oh, we're starting well.
I don't agree. I'm sure they didn't know humans were there. And then when they terraformed, the humans...
I think when they rocked up, they were expecting an empty planet.
Yes. All right, cool. Right. Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, touch. Random gangster. Okay, so to continue the premise, they become part of our world. It's like when like a whole civilization is like amalgamated with another one. There's going to be friction, tension, and the show is really through the eyes of this guy who was in some kind of war. I think the war with the aliens, wasn't he?
Pale Wars. I think
Pale Wars. And he has this adopted daughter who is also, she's an alien as well. It's just interesting to see how their life in the Badlands is going to be taken over by them becoming part of a place in St. Louis called
Defiance.
Name of the show. So that's the premise. Sophia, because you've been quite silent, what do you think of this show? Would you watch it again?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's been a while since the show grabbed me that much. I mean, I could definitely see the flaws. It was, in a way, very American, if you will. There was a moment when I actually thought, like, oh, this is a bit sci-fi Dr. Quinn, actually. Medicine Woman.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
what Medicine Woman? We talk about
flaws aside and some predictability aside, it just personally hit my narrative kinks, so I'm definitely watching it again. I mean, the whole idea of the warrior type with a little girl sidekick, and then there's the those aliens who look like, I've forgotten their names, but I refer to them as the Malfoys, and if you see the show, you'll know why.
The Malfoys struck Lannisters.
They're so strange. The way they look like very.
See, they're more Targaryen.
Like
good point. Yeah, but there were some very interesting female characters. There were some fairly stereotypical. I'm like, okay, yes, the hooker with a heart of gold or whatever. What is it? I could tell it was a male director. What is it with geeky male creators and their obsession with prostitutes? Actually, no, I don't need to answer that.
You don't. Let's not go there. I would say, whenever I remember that character, I initially go, like I did a moment ago, but I liked her character. She was interesting.
I liked her character when she didn't need to be a whore. She could have run the local tavern. She could have been like the unofficial spokesman for the populace. She could have been like, she didn't need to be the prostitute.
Was she there to make him look like he was like a stud?
Well, yeah, because basically he was like, oh, we'll charge you next time. You're that good. It's like, it was quite cringe.
Yeah, but then she was turning it on for the, fat minor guys. So, if anybody believes that is evidence of that guy being a stud, maybe they need to examine their own lives and choices.
Wow. I really liked the Doctor. She didn't have much to do, but she was fun. She was so good. She didn't know what she wants to know.
I mean, that's because it's by, I apologise if I'm butchering the name, Rockne S. O'Bannon, the guy who did Farscape.
Oh, I recognise the name. I thought, where have I seen it before?
And obviously there's lots of that aliens looking quite human but slightly weird or acting like people when they're not kind of thing. That's one of his flourishes, tropes. Yeah. But I don't know why. You said about the Americanization of it. I felt it was a little bit thin. Whereas Farscape again was still four-color fantastic, but it had a kind of had some depth to it. Had the characters had some proper emotion. It had some real appeal. Maybe because it was a smaller cast rather than this being this big swath of intricate politics and all this kind of stuff. Almost trying to do a Thrones angle.
Well, let's be fair. It is a pilot. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
It's gonna grow.
Yeah, no, exactly. And we are judging it on this kind of basic outlay.
Yeah.
But I've lost my point. But yeah, it suffered from a few of the sci-fi flaws, a little bit too many of them for my comfort. For example, the Targaryen Lannister Malfoys that were. Why do they talk in English and then burst into their own language when they're naturally speaking their own language and there's no English speakers around?
Nobody asks those questions. Why do the universal translators on Star Trek not translate swear words?
I would also be more with. Oh, yeah, again, another trope of Farscape is that made up swear words so they can get around the censors.
I wasn't prepared for this. You weren't, but just keep going with it. All right, we'll make it through together.
I'm picking because I liked it and I wanted it to be a lot more. But I'm just hoping they'll iron out some of the. I mean, again, because you kind of have to blunder into it and then introduce all these storylines and characters and stuff like that, and just kind of like get them out of the way. I'm hoping they'll flesh out some of the characters and then kind of ease off on some of the
cheese.
Yeah,
like basically. The arch, that finishing scene with the stars.
It's been a long road getting from here to Defiance.
Oh god, no, this is not a musical episode. We're never doing that.
We won't. On that note, I think